They've battled all regular season in the competitive Conference USA, and now it's time to crown a champion. The Conference USA Conference Championship game. Hello and welcome to Joe Eilert Stadium in Ruston, Louisiana, the home field of the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Florida International Panthers, taking on the 16th-ranked team, the Louisiana Tech Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Now it's second down here. Looking for a man. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun handoff here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Pitches to the back. Tackled, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, FIU. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to the reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Hand off to the single back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. He's looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play fake, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
The offensive staff just took a collective sigh of relief. But I'd still anticipate that someone's going to pull that ball carrier aside, give him a couple choice words on the importance of ball security.
First down, looking to throw the football. Grabbed by the receiver. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. On the move now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll try to run it with the option. The quarterback keeps it here. He'll toss it to the back. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
Point after, up and good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. The shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The offense will line up, chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. A fun conference championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
six. A monster play by this defense here, Kurt.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
The PAT is good. They go up a touchdown, 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick six last time out here. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option fools no one. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Using his legs on his scramble. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, I always want to see quarterbacks try to pick up some additional yards. They're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have got to stay in the game and stay on the field. He's got to be careful out there.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Tries the right with a quick throw. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Signs a quick throw. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Nicely run slant here by the wide receiver. The footwork created just enough separation for the catch.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. What a move, and he's free. Inside the 10, all the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Let's it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Who's in the clear? At the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Florida International.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the offense trots back out on the field again. Here comes the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be first down.
Okay, here comes the hurry up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made, and he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down and 10. There's the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
A play action, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Looking to scramble now. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Man, is this guy a tough matchup or what? Not only are you trying to prevent him from making just a catch, but then you got to bring him down to prevent more yards after the catch.
Here's the second down play. They're going to run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Receiver makes the catch.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Willingham. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The offense knocking on the door here with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Solid tackle, able to get him down. Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. QB keeper all the way. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. So instead of a chip shot attempt for a 2-score lead, they keep the offense on the field to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the extra point makes it a 28-14 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. 2nd down play coming up. They'll run it here. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a wide receiver screen. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Receiver makes the grab. Powering through the defender. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Gonna run it. It's Willingham.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Hit as he released it. And it's caught. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Here he goes. At the 10, touchdown, Bulldogs. He wins the foot race to the end zone. This passing game is on fire. The quarterback cannot be stopped. With the conference championship on the line, he's delivering.
Yeah, he's in sync right now with his wide receivers, but, man, my attention seems to be more on the defense. What in the world are they thinking? You can't just allow this quarterback to sit back there and throw. You've got to be able to put pressure on him, or he's going to continue to throw touchdown after touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And And the return starts just inside the end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
He cannot escape. It's a sack. Always nice to see a defensive end come up with a sack after a long day in his 4-3 scheme. He earned that one.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, that first half could not gone any worse for this offense, but give them credit. They made the adjustments that they needed to. They're coming out looking much better here to start this second half.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Here we go, here we go.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wideout. He makes the grab. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. On 1st down, it's play action. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And this pass is caught. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in. So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The offense trailing here in the 2nd half. This is a crucial 4th down try. He's running out of time here. 4th down pass is incomplete, but there's a marker down. A crucial call here.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get 1st down yardage? Touchdown, Panthers. Add 6 more points to the total. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the 3rd quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They're going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They look to throw it here on second down. The receiver makes the catch. And that game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And the single back takes the handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Brings up second down.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Second down, we're going to throw it. On the run here, lets it go. Caught over the middle. It's Hodges. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Louisiana Tech.
How about that? This guy's been blocking all game. They finally give him a chance to get his hands on the ball. Look what he does. That's a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Here comes the Florida International offense back on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long...
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He shreds the tackle. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trail. Second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. Important second down play coming up. Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Gets made on the out route. Finding some room at the 25. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Golden Panthers offense back out there now. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Running out of time in the pocket. Will pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. From the shotgun, drops back, bringing pressure. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense, and this poor quarterback took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late, these obvious drop-back situations.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
Returner brings it out to the 38. And your Louisiana Tech Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10.
And the Louisiana Tech offense is back out on the field now. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Movement here from the tight end. Chewing clock with the running game. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give, and they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And they do pick up 1st down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
And here's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring him down to the 25 and moving closer and closer to the red zone.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Here we go.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that completion.
Let's go.
They'll run the option. Doesn't even get the pitch up before they bring him to the ground.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, nearly an interception down there in the end zone. Could not quite hold on. It'll bring up fourth down now.
This defense is trying to do anything they can to get back in the game. The fact this offense is still throwing the ball, who knows, maybe a tip pass, maybe an interception, anything they can do to get the ball back.
And it's good right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Tough running to avoid a loss that just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
Talk about a perfect end to the regular season, becoming champions of Conference USA. They've achieved a goal. They've made their case. Now it's going to come down to what the committee decides to do to see if they're going to get that college football playoff invite. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.